It's 2024 now. Wow. And I was born in 1974. 50 years. 50 years I've seen 50 pieces of evidence. And yes, there has been a lot of change. In 20 years, 25 years, in India, there has been so much change. And tomorrow it's Disability Day. The first time I really noticed Disability Day was 2021, 2020. Before, I didn't really know what Disability Day is with my background from a small rural village. So in short, what I'd like to tell you, I have finished my PhD and I've been thinking that I shouldn't keep my thoughts to myself, but find some way to share my thoughts about Disability Day. I've been attending Disability Day and the various festivities and how we enjoyed with all types of disabilities, respect everyone, spread awareness, etc. Earlier there was International Week of the Deaf, and also they have created an International Day of Sign Languages and International Week of the Deaf. So we enjoyed the Sign Language Day more, spreading awareness. And now I'm thinking Disability Day, if I look back and then reflect on myself also and on others, are we part of disabilities? Maybe not. Deaf people who sign, they are part of a deaf signing community, but are they disabled? There are various complex disabilities that really need a lot of support, sometimes 24 hours, and a lot of learning support, emotional support, physical support for moving around, etc. These various disabilities we have to respect and their own issues. But in our case, there's something else. Am I feeling like a disabled person? No. Why don't I feel like I have to observe Disability Day as a deaf person? We already have our own week of deaf people and our own sign language day. So Disability Day, along with other deaf people, is also good to support their awareness raising. But why does Happy Hand School, when we set it up, has changed my perspective? All deaf people now don't feel disabled here because we have full access here, quality education, anything that we want and need, our wishes, everything is covered and provided. We are satisfied. We are leading happy lives. And I forget that I'm supposed to have a disability. We are feeling strongly and confident. And if the Disability Day leads to people again applying labels as you can't hear, you can't speak, then that makes us lose confidence. It's better to lead happy lives and not to accept this label of disability. You can apply the label of deaf. I'll be happy with this. We have deaf culture, we have sign language, we feel proud and confident as well. But a label of disability, this is a bit of a question mark for me. So now the children here are growing up in the school and broadening their minds. Maybe they'll also rebel at some point and say we are not part of disability. There are challenges, yes. Sometimes there's no sign language. There are challenges with education, various support. People can demand that, yes, I claim under the label of disability. But all of us are really not disabled. When I meet deaf adults and ask them, are you disabled? They say no. When I ask the children here, are you disabled? No, I'm not. We are not, therefore not really feeling part of the Day for Disabilities, but rather Day of Abilities. We don't want to have the confidence pulled from us by the label of disability. Rather focus on abilities. All hearing people in general don't have enough awareness. And if their system is wrong for us, this is their own problem. We can't change that. But we can announce here that the deaf community is not subject to any disability. And I don't want to be part of a general disability festivities. If hearing people are respecting us, supporting us, we can be friends with them. But please don't give us that label. I want to throw off that label of disability. If you see the Indian Constitution, it talks about equality. and the RPWD and UNCRPD has lots of other stuff, but really the word equality is enough to give to us. Respect our language, give us equality, that's enough. We don't need the label of disability. These are my thoughts as myself, Sivaji. You can also criticize me for that if you disagree, or if you agree. In both ways, let's think about the way in which we use this label. You might say, yes, disability applies to me, or I don't accept it. We still need communication, access, interpreting, etc. But does that mean disability? I give you one example. The government pays about 1,000, 1,500 or 800 rupees per month stipends. But the same department also handles payments to retired people. Does that mean these retired people are disabled? No. If your husband has died, you have no family, you are alone, you get a monthly stipend from the government. That doesn't make you disabled. It supports your needs. But the disability label just creates this inequality if you accept it. Therefore, I don't agree. And I want to throw off that label and start a new consciousness and awareness without that label, just talking about equality. Provide interpreting, provide equality education, and meet the demands. So for a long time, there has not been quality education. The school system has not been functioning properly for deaf people. Deaf people haven't got educated well. So how do we change that? Should we accept the disability label and stay under that Ministry for Disabilities also? Or we better throw off that label and stand for ourselves and talk with the rest of society on an equal basis about our rights. You know what the part dis in disability means? Ability is something like a gold standard of skills and what you can do, and dis, adding dis is something negative. It creates a new word. Why create all these new words? Even the prime ministers, Divyang, etc. It doesn't have a taste for me. I don't agree. Ability and equality is something I like. The dis, the negative word, I would like to throw that off. This is something I would like to put out for discussion. Maybe in 20 years or so, minds will start to change, and the dis, the negative word in disability, will be thrown off. It's the hearing people's own labeling that we want to throw off and have equality. So enjoy Disability Day tomorrow, and we respect everyone and their differences, but the idea of getting rid of the label of disability is something I want to propose. Thank you.